off again. Anyway, um, so yeah, I feel like I'm a phoenix that's rising from the ashes, and I'm excited to see how far I go. I did pick up a contract job. I will be working from 8:30 to 5:30. Like I said, I don't think I've said this to you guys, but since December, stuff has been hitting me financially from December up until now, like every week. It may be something minor, something small, but it's just been something every week, every week, every week, every week. And it doesn't seem to stop or doesn't seem to slow. And I need money. I do need money. My businesses, like I said, are not where I want them to be, and they're not enough to sustain my life, my children's life, our lifestyle. So I did pick up a contract job, working from 8:30 to 5:30, or even 9 to 6, which is cool because I need to get out the house. I need to just be out with the people. Need to see more people, get the word out with more people, conversate with more people. It works in line with LJ going back to school, Tanaja going back to school, Dewan and Sky working their job. So um, I did pick up a contract job, so I'll be doing that, which means I have to be working on my businesses in my off time, which means more tiredness, more tiredness. I just wish I could win the lottery. Like, I really wish I could win the lottery or marry me a rich husband or something, so I could just work on my businesses like full time. And I could have, probably done this if I had planned my exit sooner, or let's say I started working on an exit plan last year, let's say 2020 versus, really beginning at the start of 2021 when I just really was like, I got to go. But I didn't feel it last year. I really thought that I was still going to be at Salva this year. Or even if wasn't at Salva, I would transition into another company. If I when I return to corporate, I want to be at a VP level or higher. Um, and I just didn't, and that's what I thought I would be transitioning to, or either transitioning to, and it didn't work like that. Like, it didn't work like that. And for me to secure this contract position with this company, I really like the company. I really enjoy the company and the premise and the mission that they're working on. So I think I keep saying God is pulling me where I'm supposed to be. He's pulling me where I'm supposed to be. So I'm just taking it as this is where I'm supposed to be. I am thankful for it. I'm gonna use it to fund my household and to fund my businesses and just keep hustling like that until I'm hustling for a butterfly changes 100%. Like, I got to do what I got to do to take care of me and mine. Um, and it's hard. I don't know what I'm going through. I think I may be going through a midlife crisis or a quarter life crisis. I don't know. 40 something years old. You know how that is. Um, but I just feel like this is an opportunity for me to reset my life up for the rest of my life. Who knows what happens at 60? Who knows if I change again? I don't know. Um, but this part of my life, I felt like, I have kids. I've had kids since I was 17 years old, and it comes up, and I'll be honest, I get tired of being responsible for other people. But you can't get tired because you're a mom, and it doesn't go anywhere. You don't stop. Like, I don't, until LJ turns 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, you just never, not responsible for somebody. And you can't take a break. Like, it's something that you could be like you're tired of or whatever, but you can't stop. Like, you can't stop when you have people depending on you, and people, yeah, depending on you. Like, it's a lot of weight on your shoulders. It's a lot of weight on your shoulders, and sometimes you just want to take that backpack off and just lay it to the side and just live your life. But once you bring lives into this world and commit to being everything for them, um, you have to stick it out. But I do get tired. I do get tired. I wish it was just me at sometimes, where I could just be on somebody's couch or just living until, working my businesses until they pop off and just be worried about me and not have to worry about what this person gonna eat and that person gonna eat or roof over that person's head. Or like if it was just me, I would just have my car and my bag, and I would just be my car and my book bag, and wherever I would go, whoever opened that door to let me stay, I would stay. Because I've always been a responsible one. I've always been the one to take care of somebody. I've always been just that person. And sometimes that person wants to be the other person to let somebody else take care of them. So that's kind of where I'm at in my life right now. But I'm all over the place. It's just, and trying to stay sane and calm and happy and positive and uplifted and um, motivated and dedicated and have faith and all those positive things while you're going through probably one of the hardest times in your life. And not because, I don't want to just be like, money is everything, because it's not. But when you're trying to get it, it is. When you're trying to make it, it is. When you're trying to make a difference and really be that person that your ancestors see you are, or the person that your God has chosen you to be, or that person that you keep hearing that you're the one. When you're trying to do that, money means a lot. It means a lot. And everyone around me is have put themselves or gotten themselves in a position where they're financially secure. And I just want to be that way. I just want to be more financially secure. Um, just more financially secure while still having freedom. So I'm just continuing to hustle, continue to work, continue to do everything that God has bestowed on me to do, no matter how hard it is. I just don't want to, just be like, well, since I ain't had the money, I couldn't do that. Or since I didn't have no help, I couldn't do that. Or just that and the other. Like, I just want to give my 100% and see what that takes or where that leads me. So, I'm going to continue to do so. So, like I said, I created a logo for Butterfly Changes, which is good. This is one of the main business where I feel like have that imposter syndrome, because it's like, number one, I've never been a life coach or even had any idea of a life coach. And then it's like, when your life is in shambles, perceived shambles, how can you be a life coach for someone else? Or how can you help someone to achieve their goals? Or how can you help someone to be their best self when you're not feeling that way? When you don't feel like you have the goal, the credentials and the requirements or whatever it is to be a life coach, even though you're taking classes that seem to be, the premise of what life coaching is. It's just like, how can I help someone when I feel like my life is not where I want it to be? But I think God calls us to do the things that we don't think that we can do in times when we're not feeling the strongest, or we're not feeling like we can even do it. Like the thing that comes to my mind, or the story that comes to my mind, is Moses. God called Moses to read his 10 commandments, or get the people to follow him to get the 10 commandments. Moses couldn't even talk. I didn't know that. Like, Moses, because you watch the movie 10 Commandments, they got whoever that played him, speaking so well, this, that, and the other. But in the Bible, Moses couldn't even talk. Moses didn't even, because was a stutterer. People couldn't even understand what he was saying. So when God chose him to be like, I want you to speak to my people and get the message across, Most was like, me? I can't. I play too much, but that's what I felt like he was saying. I can't do this, God. But God said, you are the chosen one. You are the chosen one. And throughout this week, if I've heard nothing else, I've heard that for myself. I am the chosen one. But why now? Why now? When my life is as hard as it's been in a long time. Like, why now? Why choose me to be a life coach? Why choose me to help people when I can't help myself? But I'm helping myself day in and day out. And God is using me to be my own life coach so that I can turn around and be the life coach to somebody else. You know, like I said, I laugh, I joke, I play. I'm pretty, for the most part, a very, 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 very positive person. But when I get negative and when I get sad and when I get down on myself, I can be that person too. Or when my life is not where I want it to be, I can be that negative person too. Um, so I'm continuing to, do my life coaching classes, doing my own self life coaching so that I can, help someone else. And I pray that someone chooses me to help them. I've been helping, my first client, and I don't want to say people names, but I'm not receiving any funds or anything to help them. I just want to see if I can make a difference in their lives and in the difference that I made for mine. Part of being a part of or going through life coaching is that you have to be willing to accept the things that you need to do to change your life for the better. And that's where I'm at. So with the procrastination and time and wasting and just not doing things like I said I'm supposed to do, or things that I'm setting out to do, when I turn it around and do it, or really walk it like I talk it, like I chose my motto 2019 to be, um, it makes a world of difference. It makes a world of difference. So this week, like I said, has not been the best week for me personally. Professionally, I made strides, and for all my companies, getting the new logos, going to create the flyers, get them out there so my phone can start ringing. I'm going to work this job to the best of my ability. I hate that I had to go back so soon, but y'all know how them bills come. Y'all know how them bills come. And like I said, it's not just me. If it was just me, a bill, I'd be at my mama's house. I would be at my mama's house. You hear me? Helping her the best I could. But in that extra room up there, I would be at my mama's house with her boyfriend and her mom, them downstairs. I'd be upstairs, minding my business. If it was just me. But it's not just me. It's me and 4 others, making us a whole family of 5. And I got a stepdaughter too, who she doesn't need me as much, as she used to, but she's a part of this family too. So it's not just me. So I'm continuing to transform fear into faith, one week at a time. Through the highs, the lows, the ups, the downs, the goods, the bad. I'm transforming. And I hope you are too. If you like, subscribe. Take a moment to like and subscribe the video. Hit the notification so you can see when a video comes up on board, and just continue to transform with me. Bye.